like Anthony Davis, right? Who was a point guard. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, he was a point guard forever, and then he rose
I
to
really
seven.
was doing it my high school career. But
They would sing in regular rock music, but then they infused.
had so much food. Like they had platters of seafood and lobsters.
So, Flau'jae, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for agreeing to come and do another episode of Grubbin with G.
Grubbin with G's.
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun with it. We have some visitors here tonight. They're all family to me, and hopefully they'll be family to you. This is my father-in-law, Jimmy Field, who played football at LSU.
And baseball.
And baseball, that's right. He was an
Okay.
athlete.
Dual
My wife,
friend.
his daughter Shannon, and then our son John Gordon, who also played football at LSU. I just told you he was on the
You got
championship.
the ring.
He got the ring.
Got
That's
the
a
ring.
big deal. So, all right. So you've written approximately 200 songs,
Yes.
right? And you can write them fairly quickly.
Thanks.
Do you write every day or every week?
Yeah, I try to write every day.
You have a journal or you're a computer? How do you do it?
Just on my phone. Like I
And-
got voice notes on my phone.
Just on
so
your
whenever
phone.
I think of something, I just put it in my voice notes, and that really just start off my songs every time.
And so your songs, the bars you're actually writing are on your phone or
Yep.
you're handwritten?
Yeah, they're in my phone. Let me show you.
And you just save them and give them a name. Do you give them a name first, like the title of it, or how does it work
The title sometimes just come in the songs.
in the song?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
All right.
Like this is what I just write, and they split up into sections.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
sections are every 2 bars.
So you're just
I'm just
going.
jotting.
Yeah.
I'm just going.
And it hits you all the time.
Yep. Most of the time when I'm in the car and I'm riding.
You're not typing and texting.
No,
and-
no.
Don't do
I'm
that.
just rapping.
I don't
I'm
want
just
you
rapping.
doing that.
Really
Okay.
feel the music loud.
All right. Favorite artists? Who are they?
J. Cole first. Come on.
Oh, he's nice.
Old school. I love Tupac.
Okay.
And
Are there any genres outside of rap that you listen to?
I like alternative music. I don't really listen to a lot of rap music because like it all sounds the same,
Right.
and you don't want to start making the same stuff
Right,
that
right.
you hear. I listen to a lot of pop, alternative.
Like pop. Who? Give me an example. Pop alternative.
Ed Sheeran's like my favorite. Ed Sheeran.
Yeah. Yeah.
Louis Capaldi, I love him.
Okay.
That's pretty much.
All right.
You like him?
Who?
You know?
Yeah, I like Eminem.
I feel like he did that little, like your jots. Like
Yeah.
how you like think of something, put it on paper, and he places it all together later.
Yeah, he places it weird though.
Yeah, you know
like
what I'm talking about
I
now.
know exactly what you're talking. Like 8 Mile, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Eminem.
B Rabbit.
B Rabbit.
You know I know
okay.
B Rabbit, huh?
B
I can still
Rabbit.
go there a little bit.
Yep,
Yeah,
B
just
Rabbit.
a little.
He's
I was surprised you, Taylor, huh? You thought I was too old for that. So every day writing, just a little bit.
Yep.
Did you grow up in the church singing at all, or no?
I did grow up in the church, but I never could sing like that.
You don't sing like
Never- I
that.
can't sing like
Have
that.
you ever rapped in the church? Come on up and write a
No.
gospel rap song.
I really want to. I still
That
want
would be something
Yeah,
interesting
I
to do.
still want to be able to do that because
Yeah.
I don't curse in my music anyway.
That's
so,
good.
And it's like a good empowering message.
Right.
I would love to do something like that.
Yeah, you could rap a little message inside of some of those
Right,
songs.
right,
You never know
exactly.
who you'll reach.
Most definitely.
You certainly have a platform, right?
Right.
And you have to decide if you're going to reach people and how you're going to reach people.
That's a great idea. Like a live performance. That would be dope.
Just drop it in there in the middle of something.
Come on.
So back in college, this is a long time ago in the 80s when I was there, the number one rock band in the world was called U2, right? Guys from Ireland. And they would sing in regular rock music, but then they infused theological messages about Christianity into their music, and people really didn't understand the symbolism, but you go to a concert and everybody was singing it. And it was like a loud psalm being sung. So
Right,
it was
right.
really a interesting thing to watch, and through the years how they progressed
Yeah, that's
in their
dope.
music and in their faith. So
That's dope.
you've got an opportunity, I would think.
Fact, because there's not a lot of that in the rap world.
Yeah.
The only person that really has like a gospel type of vibe, like a raw wave kind of.
Right.
I was gonna say Chance. He's got
Chance,
some, he's
yeah.
got some-
Yeah.
Chance is good.
Yeah.
But like,
And it's not all what you would sing, but
Yeah,
if
yeah.
ever a bar or something you kind of
that
throw
would
in
be
there.
dope though.
Yeah, and people would go, what did she just say? And then they go look it up and, wow, she just said something about Jesus or something. That might be a good thing.
For sure, most
You know?
definitely.
So started rapping at 7. Were you an athlete already at 7, or did you become an athlete later?
Oh yeah, I was an athlete since I came out the womb.
Really?
Man, came out smoking. I always used to be with the boys. Like I have an older brother.
Okay.
He never used to want me to be around.
Right.
They always used to play outside. They would never
Right.
let me play.
You have one older brother? How many?
One older brother.
Okay.
They all-
Where is he now?
He's in Atlanta.
What does he do?
He's a dentist and a singer, actually.
Good for him.
He took the singing from me. But I used to play with them. My brother used to always be outside. They never would let me play. And I'm like, once I get older, I'm going to play. I'm going to beat y'all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And I was just always outside as a kid. I was everywhere.
Just a player. So do you get your athletic talent from your mom or your dad?
I don't. My mom, no. She claims she used to play softball. I don't think it's true. My dad, they say he was more musically inclined. I really think I get it like from my grandfather. He was like a multi-sport athlete, baseball, football, swim, whatever. So I don't know. It's really just
Right.
I don't think, not for my mom or my dad.
Not for your mom. And you're 5'10".
Yes.
Yeah.
Now my height, I don't know where I get my height. My mom's pretty tall for a girl. She's like 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, and for people who hadn't watched you play guard. I mean, you handle the ball. I mean, you're not the point guard like Lex, but you're definitely on the ball. I mean, you're handling the ball and distribute.
Off guard, yep. I've been working on my handle. It's like I was a point guard, right? Then I grew out of nowhere.
Right. That helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like Anthony Davis, right? Who was a point guard. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he was a point guard forever, and then he grows to 7 foot or whatever, and then he can handle the ball.
Right. You just keep
Angel
your
Reese has got a little bit of that. She handles the ball.
She does.
She was small earlier, she told me.
She
when
does
she grew
have
later.
a most definitely.
Right? Yeah. Sounds like they're having a birthday.
Oh, me.
Is that what they do here?
Yep.
Yeah?
I think they do. You get a free dessert. Is it your birthday?
Well, I really like Victoria's.
You like what?
Co-owner?
Yeah, Victoria. Yeah, she's nice.
It's close enough to mine.
What is?
So 5'10", you play off guard, and you said a minute ago you were talking about your when you were singing, trying to learn a move with your hand. And so do you have a go-to move on stage, and do you have a go-to move with the ball with your hand? Something you're gonna do?
My go-to move on the stage, I probably go like this, like as I always do that. I feel like I'm controlling the crowd like that.
Right.
And on the court, my go-to move is like an in and out or like a jab. Like I'm gonna hit him with a clean jab real quick.
I saw one time you were right from me. I told you the story.
Yep.
You did that, but as you jabbed, you did something with this hand, and it spread everybody open. You just straight to the goal, made the layup, and I said, when you made that move in front of me, I was right there on the court side. I turned to whoever was sitting there and said, I got to sign her. It was a move more like you see in a men's game.
Yeah.
With the speed and on
agility.
the ball. Yeah, it was really impressive.
Was that the Arkansas game?
I think it was.
Yep, I know exactly what move you're talking about.
You remember the move, huh?
That was a viral move.
That's right.
It was instinct because I used to do it all the time in training, like cross, hezzy, go. And it just came naturally.
Yeah. So you had a really good high school career, but you came on strong late in your high school career.
Yeah,
is that right?
Absolutely.
Why do you think that was? What was the turning point?
Well, I really was doing it my high school career, but I didn't have like the cameras following me. Nobody really knew I was a basketball player till like my junior year. So that's when I started getting the buzz and stuff like that. And I was like, I made it a mission. I was like, I want to be a McDonald's All-American, and I want to be ranked. I wasn't ranked. I wasn't known at all because I was still rapping. Everybody knew me as a rapper. They didn't really take me serious. And so I had to prove myself. I went to every camp. I played every team. Whoever was the best on their team, whoever was the best in the nation, I was coming to get them.
Right.
And that was our goal, and that's what I did. And I got that fame, and my game just came with the lights.
So besides LSU, where else were you thinking about going?
I had a top 5. It was like Texas, LSU, Georgia, Ole Miss, and Miami. Those are my top 5 schools.
Okay. And what was it about LSU that made you come here?
Man, really Coach Moki.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame coach. You know, she just kept it real with me when she was recruiting me, and then I like Baton Rouge. Like I love Baton Rouge. It reminded me of Savannah so much.
Really?
It felt like home when I came, and in my visit, they blew it out the water. So.
Really? What'd they do? Tell everybody. So
Oh, man,
a lot of people don't know what happens on a recruiting visit. So
Yeah.
you come in and kind of give us the rundown on that.
Man, so, you know, recruiting, you take your pictures in the jersey, whatever, but I had so much food. Like, they had platters of seafood with the lobsters. Oh, they had crabs everywhere, oysters everywhere. I was like, oh, my gosh. And then we went to the football field. They had my stage. They had, like, a stage set up for me.
Really?
So I performed in front of the teammates and stuff like that. They all had Big 4 shirts. It was so nice. I was in the stadium. They played my songs and everything. And then they took me to a recording studio. And that's when I knew, like, they really support my dream of being a basketball player and a rapper. So I knew that this was going to be a place for me.
Yeah. And was Coach Mulkey good in her recruiting, in her closing of you, and her talking to you? I would imagine.
Oh yeah, you know Coach Mulkey, she just keep it real.
Oh.
She keep it all the way real. That's all she know how to do. So I was like, you gotta respect it. When somebody don't sugarcoat it, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what you need to hear.
Yeah.
So I knew like that's what I want to be around.
Right. Yeah. That similar to what Angel said. I mean, for Angel to leave Maryland and
Right.
come here,
Right.
it was because of Coach, right?
Right.
And she wanted to improve as a player and get better, and thought that Coach Mulkey could do that for her better than anyone else.
Right. And she has double queen.
Right. Double queen.
Buy you Barbie. You say it right.
I know. So, what do you think about Coach Mulkey's outfit she wears on the sideline?
Man, I think Coach Mulkey she the GOAT.
I know.
I see Taylor making her go
I
viral
know. Taylor,
everywhere on
you
TikTok.
scared of Coach Mulkey still or no?
Little
Yeah,
bit.
he's scared of Coach Mulkey.
You should be.
He should be,
Nah,
yeah.
I love her style. I like how she's like breaking barriers for what coaches can wear or what they should wear
Yeah.
or what's the norm. You know
Oh,
what
I
I
know.
mean? She's just breaking those barriers.
I
It's the
can't
coolest
see
thing
how she can march up and down on the sidelines
ever. Oh man, in those
heels.
I couldn't do it.
Oh, yeah, I probably should.
That's not easy.
Shout out to the Fast Break Club.
Shout out Fast Break Club.
Support LSU women's basketball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but some of the stuff she does, and she starts pounding her legs
Thank
on
you.
the side, and like she's gonna fall
Oh
or
man,
something.
did she do that squat?
And that, did Taylor show you the video he made me squat in?
No way.
Oh, he filmed it and he put it out there. He said it's like Coach Mulkey. You're gonna act like you're. And
I gotta see
I'm
that.
looking outside the office window and he's.
He's squatting.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
so
squatting.
cool.
'Cause
I gotta
the
see
Mulkey
that.
squat.
No
Yeah,
way.
He made me do
Y'all
that.
gonna make that go viral. The
I'm
Mulkey
telling
squat.
And you always worn number 4, is that in the house?
Yes, sir. My uncle from Savannah, Murdoch, he used to
Yeah.
wear number 4, but he was murdered as well in Savannah.
Wow.
Really?
And so I just wear that number in honor. No, I'm okay.
Yeah, they retired your jersey, didn't they?
Yep, at my high school.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I was the all-time scoring leader, and they retired it right before I graduated. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's great. Good for you.
Yeah.
My second question is, how do you have time for schoolwork?
Oh man.
Good question,
You're
Jimmy.
rapping, you're writing songs
Yeah,
every
what are
day,
you studying
you're
and
going
how
to
do you have time for it?
practice.
My academic advisor, she be on my top every day, just making sure I get all that done. But I'm like mandatory study hall, so I really get everything done.
What are you studying?
I have my major in interdisciplinary studies with a minor in business administration, marketing, and communication. So I want to use that just like, because I don't know really what I want to do. I just know that I want to do something with sports and music. Like I want to
Right.
be a musician, but I want to know how to build my brand. And then like in the future, hopefully start a record label so I can help build other people's brands.
Oh, speaking of record labels, you're signed with Jay-Z, right?
Yep. I
So
got a
tell
distribution
us
deal.
about that. How did that happen? Did you meet Jay-Z or you met other people with the company or
Nah, I haven't met the head honcho yet.
you
but
hadn't met him? Well, you know, those billionaires, they got to take their time.
Take their time.
Right.
You know, but nah, so I have a distribution deal through Rock Nation or EQ. And it happened because, well, LaMelo Ball's manager, he was like, he wanted me to play on LaMelo Ball's AAU team. And my mom was like, hey, she's not just a basketball player, she's a rapper too. She can't be, you know what I'm saying? Just.
Right.
And so he was like, she a rapper? Let me send me some of her music. Sent it to him. She was like, oh wow, I got somebody she needs to talk to. Next thing you know, I was on the phone with the president of Rock Nation, and they was like, we gonna fly out to New York, and it was history since then. I went to the Rock Nation building, played my music, and then I was an artist there.
How's that experience been so far?
Man, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. Just being under that umbrella, being able to learn, see how the business works, and I have a deal to where I own my masters, and I'm able to have creative control over everything that I
Really?
do. Yep.
Good for you.
I can see everything in the distribution and everything. So just managing that
Right.
all by myself is like it's really showing me the steps that when I get
Right.
my own record label, I'll be able to run it.
How many
smooth.
album deal did you sign with them?
So I'm doing like EPs. I got like 4-packs. I call
Okay.
them 4-packs. I drop 4 songs in one. So I'm doing a couple EPs and then a mixtape. Probably like 12 songs.
That's good. Do you go out there to record or you do all your recording here? Or where do
Yeah, I
you?
do all my recording here. I send it to them to mix and master to get
Okay.
the tracks all the way right.
And-
I record it here.
Just so the people in Baton Rouge know, where would an artist go to record here locally?
Man,
Are they over at Celtic Studio area or no, somewhere different?
I mean, it's like really anywhere. Like I try to go somewhere where the best vibe is. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the professional studios don't be the best.
They don't have the vibe.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Have you ever been
Yeah.
to the studio with Gates and Brucey?
nah.
It's over
Black
on
packs.
College,
Do we need the gloves?
Kinley High.
Yes, she's definitely going to need the gloves.
McKinley, I know where that
We're
is.
gonna need gloves.
Yeah, and then the blue, those are wipes. Wet
These
wipes.
are wipes. Black packs are.
gloves.
All right.
And then
So-
we also got the red cloth.
All right.
Slicers.
The white.
Okay.
Flau'jae, we need the gloves.
Facts. Oh, yeah.
Facts.
Don't want to mess up your nail.
Yeah. So that's a word that I learned from some of the LSU football players. Facts.
Oh,
They use that word and they use bet.
bet, yeah.
Bet. That was Keyshawn. Bet.
Bet.
Everything. Bet.
I can't wait for spring ball. I'm a football fan.
Are you?
Oh, what?
Really?
I'll be at all the football games. I
Really?
love football. We was at Bama. I stormed the field and everything.
Dude.
I was out there.
Was that a good game or what? Good environment, everything.
Best game ever.
I think
That
so.
was
Chance of rain, never.
Chance of rain. So you're bought into LSU
Oh,
in Baton
yeah.
Rouge. You
Oh.
love it.
This is my second home. I'm
That's
telling you.
good. I
I
think
love
so.
Baton Rouge.
Everybody loved to hear that.
Great.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that LSU pride, man. Once you in,
Yeah.
you it never
Good for
leaves.
you.
I'm telling you.
Boot baby.
Share your thoughts about the season so far. Already been a great season.
Man.
But let everybody know what you think so far. So we're when this airs, we're right before the tournament. We've
Right,
just
right.
come out. That's the NCAA tournament. We just come out of the SEC with an unfortunate loss, which really surprised me.
Facts.
Yeah, watching how that unfolded.
It was insane.
But just share your thoughts so far on the season.
My thoughts so far, well, first off, it's been a historic season.
It has.
Broke a lot of records. My teammates broke a lot of records. Us as a team, we did had the largest crowd in the history
Oh, yeah.
ever in the PMAC, which is insane.
All right.
So even before the reconfiguration, which is insane.
Yeah.
Even in the Shaq days, which is
Shaq
insane.
days, that's right. Back in those days.
And no, just really doing a lot for women's basketball. I think like our platform is growing, our voice is growing. You got dominant figures like on our team, like Angel Reese, like that's growing her platform. You know, I'm growing my platform. I feel like that's doing a lot like for women's basketball. But as far as our season, starting it, we were what 20-0.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
More
And
than that,
even
I think
even
it
in
was-
conference play
yeah.
before we took the L to South Carolina.
Right.
You know, we were rolling, and we still rolling with that mentality. You know what I mean? Like, we can't let that really like deter us from like realizing
Right.
we did a legendary thing this year.
Oh, you did?
And it's only gonna get better.
It's going to get better. Y'all got a great recruiting class next
Number
year.
one recruiting class
That's
coming
right.
in. We got
And,
Michaela,
Michaela,
boot
she's
legend.
yeah, she's gonna be. I
Fire.
went and watched her play this summer.
Oh man,
Yeah, she's special.
she's the truth.
Yeah, she's gonna make it interesting for people next year.
Absolutely.
So, but this year's not over. I mean,
Nah,
there's still
nah.
anything can happen.
Man, we focus like I mean, the past is the past. We focus like this is a new season. Coach Murphy
Right.
like to say. You know, we focus. We back focused. We back rolling. I'm excited. I feel like we got a special group.
Mm-hmm.
We have such a special group with so many different dynamic pieces.
Right.
Not like just like Angel Reese, LaDeja Williams,
Yeah.
Alexis Morris.
Great.
You got myself. You got Terry Poole. You got
Yeah.
Jasmine, sharpshooter. So I feel like we got all the pieces we need, and we just gotta move like a
Right.
well-oiled machine.
All right. So looking at your game,
Mm-hmm.
all right, tell everybody the strengths and the weaknesses. What are you going to work on in the off season? I got to get better at this, and where's
Facts.
your strength right now?
My strength has been, in my opinion, defense. I've been like taking more of a defender role
Uh-huh.
on this team, having to guard whoever's the best player on the other team, which I've started to take pride in that.
Right.
Because before, I couldn't play defense at all. I couldn't play a lick of defense. And then Coach Moki in the summer, she was like, "You don't play defense.
you ain't playing."
You ain't playing."
No,
You know,
that's
tell
true
me-
for her.
She'd be like, "You be sitting by me."
That's
I don't
right.
want to sit by you, Coach. I like
That's
you, but
right.
I don't want to sit by you.
Yeah,
So
I got to go play.
I had to focus on my defense, and then I really learned to enjoy that and take pride in that. Something that I want to work on more, and just being a better leader and being more vocal and being more consistent with my shooting. I've started hitting the 3-ball pretty well,
Right.
and I just want to stay really, really consistent in that. My shooting and my handle, I think that's really important
Yeah.
for me.
Looking at the terms of the conditioning, I'm just curious from
Mm-hmm.
the average fan out there may not understand what a woman athlete basketball player has to go through right
Yeah.
today's times, right? They see the football players out in the field and they go, "Oh, I know he's in the workout room and he's
Yeah.
lifting a lot and he's training a lot." But as a female college basketball player,
Mm-hmm.
do you have to go through similar type things? And tell us about if there has been a transformation from high school to now,
Oh,
kind of
man.
what the strength and conditioning program at LSU has done for you.
Oh wow, it's insane. I mean, me personally, I'm a workaholic, so I've been working hard ever since I was in high school, working out every day,
Right.
4 times a day, just in the gym.
Right.
But coming here is like, it's a different level. You know what I mean? Like, you got 4-hour practices. You know what I'm saying? You only people 4 hours. You got weights every day, and you got to put in extra work as well. Like, you know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
if you want to separate yourself, you want to be that type of player. And I knew coming in that I wanted to separate myself immediately. So
Right.
I set my schedule up. I get up 5 a.m., do my workout, you know, go to class, go work out again, go to practice. You know, we got weights, we got off days. On off days, you still work, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's hard work, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to be at such a high level. And Coach Moki hold us to a very high
Right.
standard, you know?
Is the conditioning and strength program at LSU different like what you were doing in high school?
Absolutely.
I mean, who's your strength coach? Tell everybody.
My strength coach is Thomas LeMay, and he's insane. Just pushing me, I'm so much stronger.
All right.
You know, I'm so much stronger. Before I couldn't even lift the bar trying to bench, and now I got like 25s on the side. So
Yeah,
just
so you're
really
getting
just
there.
getting
You have to
up and up
squat
and
and
up.
stuff like that under the
Yeah,
bar?
we squat, we go crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, oh man, it's just like seeing my growth from coming in the summer to now has been insane. And we don't really try to do too much during the season because we
Right.
don't want to overload it. But
Right.
he still get us in there and get us active.
Right.
Have you gained weight or lost weight with the program?
Yeah, I gain weight like a muscle. We do like these scanning, so I gain like muscle. I haven't
You
really
do?
gained weight, it's just muscle.
I can
Solid.
see that, you know.
Yeah, that's great.
Yup.
I know when John Gordon played football, you know, that 1 year of training hard under a college weightlifting program,
Yeah.
it's transformative. It just
Oh.
you're going to gain the weight.
It's different. And then like you want to keep going up and up because you got people next to you who's going up in their weight, so you're trying to get up in your weight. So it's really competitive. I think that's what take it real, up the top.
Yeah. So, looking back, we talked about your strengths and weaknesses, but now looking back at your first year's not over, but you know,
Yeah.
it's season's over, regular season's over. You've garnered a few accolades already.
Yeah.
You know, freshman of the year, things like that. Are you,
Thank
yeah.
you.
You're satisfied with that at least. And I know you're not completely satisfied, but at
Yeah.
least you got to go. All right.
You know, I'm not satisfied, but it was like a whew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these are premier players in our league, and these
Right.
are players that I was going up against in high school. They were the number 1, number 2, number 3. You know.
And now you're holding your own.
You know what I'm
with all
saying?
of
And
them.
now I'm freshman of the year,
Right.
so it's like wow, like that just goes to show like none of that really matters if you stay down, and keep your head down, and you really work. It's all going to happen for you.
Right.
I'm. So next year it's like, what's the next thing? You know what I mean? Now I want to try to be defensive player of the year. I want to be defensive team, offensive team, all
Right.
SEC. You know what I'm saying? So it's levels to it, but I want to keep getting better and better every
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. Is it your dream to play in the WNBA
Absolutely.
and be a rapper at the same time?
Absolutely. I always tell them my goal is to be a WNBA
Yeah.
player with a Grammy. So
There you go.
That's the
Has
one.
there ever been a rapper in the WNBA?
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
That's something you need to check out.
Yeah.
Probably like not like a real legitimate.
No, like a legit, you know, signed to a label,
Right,
not
right.
just they rap around their house or at a
Yeah, I don't think
karaoke
so.
bar. Right.
I feel like that's why it's so special what I'm doing, and I don't really take it for granted because like I'm the first and really in my lane really doing it. And it's like which one do you want to do, rap or play basketball? And I'm like, I'm doing both.
You can
know
do
what I
both.
mean?
Those easy to do both.
Soon it's gonna be a
Right.
career path, rap and athlete. So I'm just trying to trailblaze that,
Right.
you know what I mean, and do my own thing.
So when you're not training and you train a lot each day and you're not in class and you're not doing basketball, what do you do with your free time? What's fun for you?
Ooh,
Studying.
what's
She's studying.
Coach says you're studying.
something with math? I gotta study math every day, or I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna lose it. But like on my free time, like I really don't have a lot of free time, but I really I like to read and just chill, like relax my mind because my coach Starkey, he really told me a real important thing about rest that I didn't take serious until he told me. He was like, imagine like it's 2 people, right? And it's like an axe competition and they cutting down trees, right? You got the first person, he just cutting, right? And he cutting down a lot of trees, but his blade getting dull. And he's like, the other person, he cut down the tree, but then he sharpen his axe and he take his time and do that. And then he cut,
Yeah.
so he don't never go dull. And I thought about that, and I'm like, you don't want to be just hitting
That's
at a
right.
tree and it's
That's a good
dull.
point.
So I really started understanding that I gotta rest as much as I work or I'm gonna drain myself. So
Yeah.
So I try to get a lot of rest in when I can.
Never heard that analogy. No. You said you like to. What do you like to read?
Oh, like
Not
my
like
favorite
romance
book is
novels
like
or
nah.
something.
My favorite book is The Alchemist.
I
love
read that
book.
a couple years back.
That's my favorite book
That's a
ever.
good book. Interesting book.
Absolutely.
Yeah, The Alchemist. Yeah.
It's a
I
great
had to go look up what alchemy meant just to understand it, but it was recommended as a great one to read.
Great read.
Y'all mind if it's staying up?
Oh, we
No,
love
why?
this. The Flau'jae special. You heard it here first.
The Flau'jae special. We're gonna put that on the menu.
Yeah,
the
I'll send
Flau'jae
me that. I'm
special.
posting that. The
What is the
Flau'jae
Flau'jae
special?
special? That's we need to. So Flau'jae, well, I'll just ask you questions, and you come up with a one-word answer or a short answer, right?
Gotcha.
This is best I can do.
God bless you.
God bless you. All right. I'll start off
I
easy.
still got hotter.
Favorite restaurant in Baton Rouge?
Fiery crowd.
All right. Favorite type of food in general?
Soul food.
Favorite dish your mother makes you?
Lamb chops.
All right.
Yeah.
Have to get that recipe.
Yes.
You told us your favorite book, Alchemist,
Yep.
right? Favorite movie?
Oh my God. So hard. I love in basketball. We gotta go with the classic.
I got one.
What's that?
Who do you try to resemble a game after?
In high school, I tried to be like LeBron James.
Uh-huh.
They used to call me LeBron J. All I used to do was take it to the hole.
You've told us favorite artist earlier.
Yep.
Favorite place you've traveled to so far?
Bimini, the Bahamas. When we went on our team trip, it was so amazing. It was amazing. The water was beautiful. We got to snorkel.
Yeah.
Oh, it was nice.
Favorite Coach Mulkey story?
Let's
A lot of
see.
people out there
Oh,
interested
it's
in
so
her.
many.
You have a favorite story about her?
Not a favorite story, but it's this thing she does. Like, she does the most random things before practice. She break out and dance, and she starts singing, she starts rapping.
She can move a little bit?
Oh, we be laughing at her. We be like, Coach, just stop. She be trying to dance. Oh, Lord.
Favorite college memory so far?
Storming the field when we beat Alabama.
Okay.
Go Tigers.
Favorite childhood memory?
My first basketball game played at the Frank Allen Boys and Girls Club, and I didn't know which way to go. So I'm asking my mom, like, where do I go? Where do I go? And I'm running on the other side of the court about to score in the wrong basket.
So you've mentioned your mom a good bit. Y'all are close?
Absolutely. We talk every day. Every day. She called me. She liked to ramble. Talk to her about my day, what's going on.
So your mom and her business, she has several things she does.
Absolutely.
Tell everybody about your mom.
Well, my mom, the ultimate hustler. She's she started actually in the dental field, and then she got into managing me. She learned how to do that really well, so she's a manager. She has her own management company, TFNA.
Wow.
She's a caterer. She has her own catering company that she started during COVID,
Oh, good.
teaching people how to cook, and then she caters big events like weddings, team gatherings, things like that. Really good cook, amazing cook. And she's doing this agent thing now where she's representing different athletes.
Really?
Yes.
Good
So
for
she's
her.
doing her thing.
And she's still in Savannah.
She's in Atlanta now.
Oh, Atlanta.
Yeah.
She moved up to the big city.
The big city.
All right. And how often does she get to come see you play in person?
Oh, every home game. She's
Really?
taking that drive. 7-hour drive. She's packing the car up and coming.
Yeah, I got to tell you that the food here is really good, and it's got a lot of flavor. Most of these low country bowls you go to, it's not spiced like this.
Nope.
No,
This is much.
This is like Louisiana.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
really good. So, thank you for the recommendation. It's been great.
Always. Big Poe got the good stuff.
Back to our one-word association: cat or dog? What would you have?
Cat. I'm allergic to dogs, so. I always wanted a dog too. I can never get one.
All right. Do you have a go-to outfit, stylist, something you like to wear? What do you go?
I
What are you
keep
gonna
my
wear?
glasses on, as y'all can see.
I was
they
going to ask
come
you
off
about your
yet.
glasses. When I've met you several times, you've had. So what do the glasses mean?
Now, it's like every time I go out in public, somebody recognizes me, or I feel like it's kind of a form of like a security blanket, you know, just because I know people looking at me, and I just like try to be in my own little world with
Yeah.
them on. I be thinking nobody could see me with it.
So are you wearing a certain glass that they And influencer glasses, they pay you to do it or no?
Nah, but I
Nah.
do have that coming up.
I would
do
think
have
there'd
that
be
coming
somebody out there who'd be wanting you to rep their brand on that.
Yeah, they reached out, but until I get that situated, I just wear like Burberry or like Louis Vuitton. Those are my favorite.
So how many deals do you have? How many partnerships do you have right now?
Like, I only have a couple, but
You got Puma?
I got Puma.
What else?
Who else I got? I did one with Canes.
Yep. JG, you want to try a sausage?
Who else I did deal with?
I got somebody else.
Oh.
I want to try a little shrimp.
Okay. Canes.
I got another deal. Well, it's like a lot of deals. They ain't like out yet.
Here you go, Shin.
But at least I got to deal with a headphone company and some more a drink company that's coming out pretty
Okay.
soon. But I try to be real strategic with my deals. I don't try to do too many or try to spread myself thin with everything because
That's
I
smart.
still have
Yeah,
a schedule that I have to and I got to keep the main thing. So
that's right.
I focus on basketball. So I don't try to do too many deals. In the summer I'll probably do more, but right now it's not my main focus right now.
That's good. So when the season ends,
Mm-hmm.
tell everybody about what you do in the off season.
In the off season I'm going on tour. I'm gonna be out
Are
outside.
you?
Absolutely.
How many cities?
Man, so it's not an official tour, it's just me going and performing on different festivals, different stages, just in front of a lot of people just to get my face out there.
Right.
This is a state of festivals. They got a strawberry festival.
know.
Shrimp festival.
Oh, you're in the right place for festivals.
Crawfish, shrimp.
Yeah, we got more festivals.
But yeah, I'm just really in the off season I'm gonna work on my music. Work on my game and my music, that's all.
And when does the off season start?
Whenever the last
Whenever
game
the
is.
last game of the season,
Yeah.
immediately at that.
Will you stay here during the summer or you'll go back to Savannah?
I'll
or
go
Atlanta?
back to Atlanta. I gotta go to the city. That's where the music is, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's where the music is.
You were great. Thank you so much.
Delicious. Thank you so much. I wish I could get into these legs a little
I'm
bit.
gonna use this.
You gotta use a slicer.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Really? Yeah, I don't know if I could have done the. I don't know if I could have done the hot, the fiery.
Oh no, we've been on here
I think
drooling.
my sinuses would clear it
Yeah.
up. You know.
Yeah, for real. Ever sick, come get the hot.
All right.
You'd be good.
So you're starting to build a platform, right?
Yeah.
And you people are looking up to you, and young girls all across this country are going to learn more about you.
Fact.
And you're multi-talented in sports and in music. What advice would you give a young 7-year-old who's wanting to pick up a microphone or maybe starting to practice? What would you tell them?
Man, I would tell them two things.
Uh-huh.
One, if you want to do it, always believe in yourself.
All right.
And don't let anybody try to take your confidence away, because that's your superpower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Number two, if you want it, you got to work hard for it.
I like that.
You know what I mean? Like, nothing's going to be given to you. I learned that
Yeah.
at a young age. Seeing everything that I seen growing up, I realized that nothing was going to be given to me.
Yeah.
Seeing how hard my mama worked, I realized
Yeah.
nothing is going to be handed to you. You got to go get it. And things may even be taken from you, but you
Right.
can't use that as a crutch. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You use that as
Well,
a,
that's-
as something that can empower you. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you recognize that. I think my father-in-law, Jimmy, could talk about it. It seems like some of the generation that's coming now, the Generation Z and the younger people, I don't know if they really want to work as hard.
Oh,
and
no.
to hear you talk about, I train multiple times
Yeah.
a day. I get up in the morning. I do that. You got to work. Something seems different post-COVID and everything.
Yeah,
as a
it
reporter.
is. It really is. People think that, well, I think it's with social media, people think that everything just comes now. Like,
Easy.
instant gratification. It comes easy and this, but I figured out the cheat code,
Yeah.
and it's just work.
What did LeBron say? Is nothing's earned, nothing's given, everything's earned. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Isn't that what he said, JG? Yeah. When he came back, yeah.
My favorite quote is hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard.
That's right.
My
I
favorite
love that.
quote. Because
And
I
it-
always been talented, but once I got to this level, it was like,
Yeah.
I gotta do something else.
And then when you get, when you're
Everybody's
talented
talented.
and you work hard, then, ooh,
Then you unstoppable.
yeah, then it gets really,
then you
really
unstoppable.
something.
Nothing you can't do then.
So you're
So true.
19 now?
Yep, 19.
All right. So where do you see it? 30 years old. You wake up on your 30th birthday.
Oh man.
Tell everybody where you're going to wake up. What's going to be going on in your life at
My
30 years
30th
old.
birthday,
Yep.
I'm gonna wake up somewhere in Dubai or something like that. You know, my Lamborghini's outside. Nah, but I really, by then, I probably have kids.
You want to be a
happily
mama?
married, absolutely. I need somebody got to carry on the legacy when I'm done. Somebody got to do it. You know what I mean?
How many
Keep the
kids
name
you want to have?
alive.
How many kids you want to have?
4. No, I'm just
I like that.
Right.
2 boys, 2 girls, hopefully.
That's
But
exactly what my wife and I am.
really,
Yeah.
I'm telling you so.
Yeah. We had
That's what I
4.
wanna
We
do.
had 3 girls and a boy. Yeah. So a good number.
Big
All right.
number.
So hopefully be a mom. Maybe still be playing the WNBA.
When I'm 30, no. No, I'm gonna be done. My knees gonna be done for. And I wanna start owning my businesses. Hopefully
You
helping.
still be rapping at that time or no?
Absolutely. Still
Okay.
always making music.
Always
I always
making
tell people, one day the ball's gonna stop bouncing, but the music is forever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I love that I can do both. But I mean, just running different businesses and just being a successful businesswoman. That's what I
Right.
want to do.
Yeah. So you're optimistic.
Oh, absolutely.
Just talking to you. You're not seeing the negativity of life in terms of this is what I'm going to do and this is what I'm going to accomplish.
Yeah, I've never seen them, and that's why I think that I'm going where I'm going because I never seen them and my mom never seen them either. So I always
Yeah.
tell like, Mom, this is crazy. And
So-
then we do it, and it's like, wow.
And I've only met you a few times so far, but every time you've been smiling, you've been happy, you're loving life. Would that be something your mom would say, that's her all the time?
Yep, she'll
Really?
tell you. I always got to smile. I always try to make other people laugh, other people happy. That's my goal. Like, I've been saying in my songs, like, be kind to one another, because, like, you just never know what somebody's going through. And I always been a person that people gravitated to. It doesn't matter what I did, whether it was basketball, music, whatever.
Yeah.
People gravitated to me,
Yeah.
and I made them feel good. So that's
Yeah,
just
you
what I
got-
try to do to everybody I meet. My
Well-
teammates and everybody will tell you.
That's what God told us, to love one another.
Yes, sir.
Be kind to one another.
That's right.
True.
And I can tell the viewers out there, just our interactions, you're the epitome of that. You
Yes, sir.
you keep smiling, you keep laughing, you
For sure.
build people up around you. So it's been an honor in our short relationship and partnership to do what we're doing. I know we have some hopeful, exciting things happening. We don't want to
we do.
spoil things, but maybe there'll be some surprises down the line, and we'll have some fun together. Is that right?
Most definitely.
That's
Most
what
definitely.
I'm really hoping on that.
Are you gonna make a good G-Rap?
For
So-
sure. I'm working on it right now.
I know. So if people wanted to hire you, do people hire you for events and parties and clubs?
Yeah, so my mom really handles all the bookings and stuff like that. They just give me a date. And usually
All right, well,
when
give a shout out. If someone wanted to get in touch with your mom one day to have
Yeah.
you come do something, how would they get in touch with her? What's the best way?
on social media, my booking is in my bio. My mom's Instagram is in my bio.
Okay.
My website. There's a lot of ways to get in touch.
Okay. And are there events that you like to do and events that you don't? I'm not doing this, so I'll do
yeah,
this.
it's a lot of. Oh yeah, I'd say no to a lot of things.
Oh, you do?
Oh yes, my mom will tell you. I say no to a lot of things.
Tell me one of the craziest things that someone's asked you. Just said, I'm not doing that.
Man, like they try to make me rap about like this crazy stuff. I'll pay you this. I'm like, no. I'm telling you, and you have to know the power of no too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tell people
No
all the
means
time,
no.
No means no. I got
means
morals and I got principles.
That's
and
right.
I stand on that. So it's a lot of deals that I didn't take, and I'm glad I didn't take them. But I didn't take because they didn't align with my vision. Like if it's not in the positive realm or something that I got going on, I can't do it.
Yeah. So what do you think about that in the rap industry? How much, misogyny is out there,
Absolutely.
right? And
Not-
how much profanity and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I understand you can use it for emphasis and punctuation, so to
Right.
speak. But what do you think about that?
I think that just it's an intellectual thing for me. I feel like I'm articulate enough and I'm intellectual
Okay,
enough to
lobster.
be able to talk without cursing every 5
Right.
seconds. I could use my vocabulary in different ways instead of
Right.
cursing and all of that. I'm smart enough to.
Refreshing to hear that.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I feel like that's an intellectual thing, you know.
Yeah. Do you think of yourself as a poet?
Absolutely. I do think of myself as a poet. I really do. I can
Did-
make people feel a certain way with my words. I think that when you touch people in a certain manner, that's poetry.
Did you do well in English class, like writing?
Oh, always.
You did.
Never math, always English.
Always English, but you were getting English.
I mean, I could type a paper in 30 minutes. Like,
Right.
I just love to write. Like, once it flows, it just goes.
Do you journal each day?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy you said it. I do. I journal every day. I pray in the morning, pick a scripture to go by that day, and I just journal. That's all. I carry around, like, a lot of journals in my car, just when I
Yeah.
need to write down.
Because, you know, who knows what God has in store for you in your life, but with some interesting things that develop, you know, a book one day.
Right, exactly.
With your dad passing the way he did, you're in the womb. You become a rapper and a
Yep.
writer at early age, just like him, and you evolve into this basketball player and all this. And if you don't journal it now, like I'll tell my
Exactly.
clients, you know, when a client gets injured, they have a little story to tell when they go to trial.
Yeah.
And so just make little notes along the way so you can remember this when you're trying to tell people later. Same thing for you. You ought to be little notes, little tidbits that are happening in your life, and maybe one day you want to tell it on a bigger stage.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I know my documentary is going to be crazy.
What would the title of your book or your movie be?
I don't even think I would know that until I get to a point where it's like I've seen my story come out. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen everything, and then at the end it'll have a one-word title. I'm telling you, one-word title that'll tell it all.
You could include the word forever in it and have a forever
Yep.
Flau'jae, right?
Most
Something like
definitely.
that. Taylor, you like that? Forever
You own it.
Flau'jae?
You own it, G.
Huh? Forever Flau'jae.
You own it. I got a song.
I
called
like
for
that,
it.
huh? You gonna write that in a note?
Oh yeah, for sure. Let me write
I like that. Something like that, you know?
Most definitely.
I think that would work.
Forever.
I know.
This was amazing.
Yeah, what?
So good. And I feel like it was healthy and
Yeah. No, it's not all fried, so that's
Yeah.
great.
Right.
And off season, you'll eat a lot more fried food and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit, just a little bit more.
Are they on you out at LSU and all of y'all watching weight and stuff like that? And
Nah, they don't really be on that
They
too much.
don't?
They just be like, make sure you watch what you eat. You know what to
Right.
put in your body to fuel you, keep you
Uh-huh.
going for the season. It's a long season. You know, we start in October.
Yeah.
We don't end till around this time, so we gotta
Right.
be on
So
point.
have you pretty much been healthy your whole career, high
Yep.
school, college?
Thank God, never have any major injuries.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
Yep,
That's a blessing.
absolutely.
Yeah. No illnesses or things like that ever kind of knocked you off?
Nah, just asthma. Nothing else.
You had asthma. You outgrown it?
Nah.
You have to do
still
the
got
inhaler
it.
and stuff like that?
Yep, keep it on me.
does this
Really?
pollen bother you?
Yep, it does. It really does.
Do you ever? Does it affect you on stage? Like you can see, you can feel your breath starting to leave you?
Yep, sometimes.
Yeah.
When I'm rapping real fast, like, all right, slow down. You know what I'm saying? But I learned how to control it on a basketball court.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Your favorite song you've written?
Probably Ready or Not. That's my favorite.
Is that your favorite song just because of the lyrics, or when you perform
Yep.
it, it's your favorite song?
Both of them, because I perform it. It just really tell my story. It's the one I did on American Got Talent, and I
Yeah.
think that it's really impactful.
So what'd you think about that whole experience the first time, and what'd you think about the second time?
Oh man, the first time, I was more so nervous. you
You didn't look
nervous.
nervous. I watched both of you. You didn't look nervous.
Oh man, I was shaking like this. I was like, oh Lord. Right before I went on, somebody got booed off the stage. I was like, oh my God. And I got on there, I did my thing, and then the rest was history. But the second time I came on, I felt more confident. I knew what I was coming there to do. I knew I wanted to show the world what I've been working on, how I've been honing my skills. So that was more fun. That was more like a business. Like, I'm coming here to handle business, show y'all.
So, if you're playing in front of 15,000 people, or you're singing in front of 15,000 people, which one are you more nervous? And let's say it's a big game. Let's say you're playing in South Carolina, or you're playing someone like that, or you're in a big music event, right? You're at there are people there. You know what I mean? Which one are you gonna get more nervous?
I can't lie, it's literally the same feeling, and I hate the feeling. I get these bubble guts before the show, before a basketball game, but it's like soon as the ball tip, or then as soon as I start rapping, it goes away.
It goes away within
Literally.
seconds.
On the spot, don't even think about it.
Within
You know,
seconds.
you're so wrapped into the game, it's like, you don't even feel it. But I get the same feeling. Everybody always asks me, I get the same feeling. Every time.
But good, it means your adrenaline's working.
That's right.
It's going to help you perform.
Yep.
Yeah, I think every athlete, every competitor, they get a little nervous. They get at least a little nervous before.
Facts, got to. They really fuel you. Like, is that what you gonna do with the nerves? I just make me go harder.
Means you care.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So what's your schedule like? You got the the tournament coming up.
Yep.
And what they got y'all doing? How hard she practicing you now versus early in the season?
We just had some games off, but I'm pretty sure practice is going to be pretty intense just to try to just keep us ready and in that shape and in that mode and having that mindset that it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. So we want to make practice harder than the game. So.
All right. So if you don't get to the Final Four, would you consider the season a disappointment?
No, but we got to make it farther than we did last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We do better than we did last year, then we're on a good path.
Yeah.
But we know that we're capable of going to a Final Four.
Yeah.
I feel like our team is as talented to do that. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to jinx you, but I've already made hotel reservations for myself and Shannon for April 1st for that weekend in Dallas.
I don't believe in jinx. Yeah, everybody asks me, when your season going to be over? I tell them, April.
Hey, April. Sun, Monday. Yeah, right there, that weekend.
Right. I tell them.
I've already made it.
Nah, this was nice.
Go to shot. So you're on the court.
Corner 3.
Corner 3.
I'm a corner 3.
You coming off a pick? You like coming off of it?
I like coming off a pick, but that corner 3, when I get that pass in the corner, I know. I be leaving.
Are you a rhythm dribble shot or no? I catch it. I'm good.
I can rhythm dribble too,
Yeah.
but I like to catch and shoot.
Oh, that's what I need.
In the offense we run, I'm more of a catch and shoot.
Yeah.
Please.
I always like that one hard little last dribble coming up and into the.
That's that control dribble.
Yeah.
That control dribble is
So
him.
corner 3, left side, right side. You're
Left.
facing the goal. You like me on the left.
Right.
Right. You're facing the goal. Lex.
Wherever
comes out.
y'all at court side, that's the side out.
All right.
That's the side.
All right. We'll have to get some good shot of her. Well, thank you so much for being willing to join on this episode of Grubbin
Thank
with
you.
G. I hope you enjoyed it. We certainly did. The food was great. Your
Amazing.
company was even better.
Thank you.
Wish you nothing but the best that life and God has to offer you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Team G, you see it?
Yeah.
Get
Oh,
it.
one more thing. Your chain. I meant to ask you about that. We
Oh,
still
fire.
rolling? All right. Tell me what that means.
It's a record label that my uncle owns. He gave it to me as a gift. Keep me
Access.
shining.
Keeps you
Street
shining.
execs, keep me shining.
I like
got
it.
another chain coming though real soon.
I like that. And the jersey looks good too.
Yeah, I'm
You're
telling
welcome to wear it at any one of your concerts you want to. Feel free to do it.
you. Most definitely.
If you can even wear it in warm up at an LSU game and then pull it off at the last, I love
Coach
that.
don't kill me. I'm gonna definitely wear it.
That would
though.
be so much
I
fun.
might gotta get another one. I'll frame
I
this.
know. We'll get that. We'll get you another one. But thank you again.
Thank you so much.
All right.